What is up, credit repair business owners? You already know I'm here to help you make mass mula. And how do we do that? With our bread and butter, Facebook and Instagram ads. So today's video, I want to make sure we give you a full expectation, understanding of what actually goes on, because these are our numbers over here, guys. These are our numbers that we need to make sure that we're constantly hitting to make sure that we're scaling our business in the right way, in the green, making you money, making you mass mula. So, guys, this is our financial modeling, our KPI sheet in here. In which case, if any of these numbers are skewed in your actual sales system, now we know what we need to work on. Now we know what we need to fix in your business, so we actually are scaling you up. Guys, in our business, once you work with us, you're going to find out that we do everything, anything, and everything based completely upon analytics. We're very analytical. None of our decisions are made emotionally. And what this allows us to do is actually allows us to be able to optimize your ads a lot quicker, going through that testing phase a lot faster. Whereas if it was more so emotional based and maybe we hop on a call maybe once every 2 weeks, I'm only making changes every 2 weeks. So it is very, very important that we do one of two things, that we're making sure that we're staying within our KPIs over here and that we're making sure that we're tracking our numbers as well too, so that me and my agency has a good understanding what's actually going on in your business so we can make sure we're hitting these numbers and scaling up your business profitably. All right, so guys, let's get this party started. Let's break down these numbers and break down the three different type of sales systems that we primarily use for most of our credit bureau business owners. Let's get this party started. All right, let's go, guys. So check this out. As you can see over here, we have three different tables, we can call it over here. We have three different type of sales systems here for a DM strategy. Let me break it down exactly how it works. The first one over here on the left-hand side, we call this one conversation starters. Convo starters for short. This one over here, now the second one and third one goes into what we call auto chat, but different type of pre-qualifications. Whereas this one on the far right asks them for the budget. This one doesn't ask for the budget, but it still qualifies a little bit. These automatic chats, for example, this one over here asks them, hey, what's hurting your credit? Then it asks them for the name, email, and phone number, and then pushes them over to schedule a call. As you can see over here in the bottom right over here, it says schedule now. That's the last option, which is a button prompting them over to your calendar page and go high level to schedule up that call. Pretty simple, right? Great. On the right-hand side over here, it's pre-qualified them a little bit further, which is what you can see a little bit higher, slightly higher lead cost. But ultimately they all iron out to be around the same thing. Because any one sales system can take you to $1 million a month. They can do 6 figures a month, $1 million a month. It's just really about, your focus. It's really about who you're targeting to make sure you're closing the right people. This system, and this one, they all work. I got clients working on this system, and this system. The only thing is that a system like this over here requires more resources in the back end to really pre-qualify them and push them into a call. But if your infrastructure is built out that way, if you have the appointment setters that help you out with that, with the conversation influx, whatever the word will be, then boom, that might be the system for you. Whereas on the right-hand side over here, if you're a little bit more of a one-man band, maybe it's just you taking all the calls and all the conversations, you might want to do something like this, meaning that it's a higher cost per lead, higher quality people, and you're being able to, converse with them yourself and focus more so on the scheduled calls. And here also, what I like about this one over here is because you're asking the budget. What I always tell people is that focus on the people with the higher budgets. Follow up with those people first. Focus on those people, get those deals closed with the higher budgets. It only makes more sense. Whereas over here, it doesn't ask for the budget. Over here, it doesn't ask for the budget as well, too. You or your appointment will have to ask them for that. Most people, I love starting them off with this because the general people that come into me are people that own their own credit repair business. They're just starting themselves, or maybe not necessarily just starting themselves, but the majority of the people that come into for Facebook ads are like a one-man band, maybe a couple of VAs that they're rocking with. So that makes more sense for here. But if you're already a little bit more extensively built out, for example, like Gary on the left-hand side over here, he already has his appointment setters. He already has a team handling customer support, client communication, new leads coming in, etc. This might be a little bit more for him. So both of them are advantageous. This over here, these numbers are all front end. Front end ROAS of 9. Obviously on the left-hand side over here, you're gonna get a lot more leads over here than the one on the right-hand side over here. Meaning that over here, through follow-up and through back-end nurturing, this one might be more profitable because you have more options to sell people with. Whereas over here, you can have less leads, but a lot more higher quality. People are telling you the budget. But ultimately, again, they all iron out to be the same thing over here. Let me break down a little more pieces of information over here and we kind of zoom into here. So this auto chat, really what this does, let me kind of just break down the sales system, then I'll break down the numbers. This auto chat, what it really does over here, sends out initial message, and it prompts them to select a button over here. That button that they select, then notifies you, maybe sends out a quick message back, and then it prompts you to then go into that chat, converse with them, schedule them, or close them directly through chat. Because don't get me wrong, we're dealing with credit pair here. A lot of the times you can even close them directly through chat, which is why I love the DM strategy of pushing them to a call. Because I like getting those low-hanging fruits through chat because you can close deals directly through chat. I've done that plenty of times. Next one over here, the other option over here is again another auto chat, but it's just bring them over to asking them, hey, what's hurting your credit? Then name, email, and phone number, and then schedule a call. This one over here, the only difference is between that one and this one is that this one further qualifies them a little bit more so by asking them, hey, what is your budget? Under 500, 500 to 1,000, 1,000 to 1,500, $1,500 plus. You know, Boom. Let's break down these numbers now, starting from the left all the way to the right. So on the left-hand side over here, you're going to see the cost for convo, cost per lead. You can call it convo or lead. We're using a DM strategy, so I call it just convo. I don't call this one a lead necessarily yet. This one I'll call a lead because you are getting the name, email, and phone number. This one you have to manually ask for that name, email, and phone number. Excuse me. So this convo over here is around $3. Expectations on the front end or at the back is that around every 8 leads, you should be able to get one call, meaning that your cost per call really is going to be around $24 per call. Every single $24 that you spend on the sales system, you should expect another sales call. Without understanding that all these leads that are coming in, you're going to have a 70% bad fit or no response rate. What that means is that the leads that are coming in, let's say it's 10 leads that are coming in at the $3 cost per lead, cost per convo over here. 7 of them probably might not respond, might not be a good opportunity, whereas 3 of them are going to be good opportunities that actually you possibly could close front end or in the back end through just nurturing and following up with them. That means around 60 good opportunities. That means, well, 60 good opportunities based upon the amount of conversations that you start over here. If you add this, make it like, say you have 2,000 leads, just spending 6 grand a month, boom, it changes up the numbers. But we're going to just keep it simple for 200 over here. Close rate 10%, guys. That's just kind of just industry standard on these sales systems over here. That doesn't change. And what this means is that total deals closed 6, cost per lifetime value of the clients around $1,000. Total made six grand over here. Cost per close around $100. As you can see over here, all average out to be around $100 cost per close. Now to kind of break down a little bit of numbers on the back end over here, the typical cost for an appointment setter is around $750. That's a normal 9 to 5er, Monday through sometimes Friday or Saturday. We do have options to be able to get appointment setters 24/7, because these leads are be coming in literally 24/7. It's kind of weird. Like a majority of my conversations, my leads, my scheduled calls literally come at like 12 o'clock at night plus. It's kind of weird. So, I mean, there's also options to be able to make this 24/7, but that's just be an additional cost. We do charge a 10% performance over here, meaning that if you're spending, around total spend on ad, $600, 10% of that, $60. Total expenses is a 600, is going to be the 600. All right, so I just want to make your life a little bit easier. Boom, boom, boom. Made this a little bit more simple for you guys so you can understand the cost with setters and all that stuff. So cost for the appointment setters around 750, 10% performance fee. Total expenses with setters around $1,400. Total expenses without setter 660. Actual profits with setter, 3,990. Actual profits without setters around $4,700 over here. Boom. Pretty simple over here to understand. We have the same thing over here with the setter. This one's just, this one, actual profit with setter. We have this kind of set up just like that. Pretty simple. But again, if you don't use this setter, guys, it's not going to really account for that. On these plans over here, yes, you can absolutely handle this by yourself, especially, if you're under like 50, $100 a day. If you're under $100 a day, you really can't handle this yourself. If you're $100 a day means around 30 days in a month, means around you're spending around 3K. Let's see what this would be. Let's say you get this many leads. Oops, that's wrong. Just double it. There we go, 3K. You're gonna have around 300 opportunities. So this you can handle by yourself. You know, but after $100 a day, it's really gonna become a lot, especially handling all those business things. So you're probably going to want to get a setter involved, especially in scale. But cool, that makes sense. Next one over here for further understanding, this cost per lead, this cost of convo is around $8. Bad fit is around 20%. High quality people. Good opportunities 304, close rate 10%. Simple, simple. Still doing 9x ROAS over here. Really the difference is over here is that the cost per convo is 3, the bad fit over here is 70. Whereas the cost per convo over here is 5, bad fit is around 50%. Over here, cost per column is around 8, bad fit is around 20%. Again, so then they all really just iron out to be around the same for each sales system over here. Cool. That makes sense. Next thing over here that we want to go over is the actual lead quality management system, because this is also very, very important in order for us to really get an understanding of what's actually going on in the business without having to hop on a call with you every single time. Because that can really slow down progress. I don't want to hop on a call with you all the freaking time. It's not that I just don't like you, it's just that I deal with a lot of different business owners. So of course we have to have systems to be able to handle this. So my team understands what's going on, so that my team and I can be able to make proper split tests so we can optimize things in the right direction so you're actually making money. But understand the more money you make, the more you're gonna end up getting paid. So we need this, right? This is like literally mandatory. To be honest, guys, you will probably get bad leads if we don't understand what's going on in your business. You will get bad leads if things are not tracked. You will get bad leads if you don't track this KPI sheet, because it's almost as if we're shooting literally in the dark. If we don't know what's going on in your business, how can we make changes? How can we make optimizations? Everything will just be based upon what you're telling me. I don't make emotional decisions. So again, if we're not responsible enough to be able to fill out a KPI sheet, probably just don't work with us. Work with the AI ad manager, the sales system plan, and scale up to this when you're a little bit more ready for that. It's very easy to be able to use this because this is also synced up directly with your Go High Level account. As in everything that you put onto here, what's in gray and what's in blue is automatically going to populate. What's in green, what's in white is what you're responsible for. It's not really a lot. Green over here, green, those are most mandatory over here. Data last content. My call center uses, some people use it, not everybody uses this. But what I really need from here is what's in green, M, N, O, P, and Q. Whereas this over here, date created, ad ID, date scheduled, lead quality score, name, email, and phone number, and also the pre-qualification questions. These are automatically populate. Keep in mind the app budget won't populate if we are using, the budget won't populate if we're using one of these or one of these. The budget and credit issue won't populate if you're using the Convo starters. These automatically populate based upon the questions that they respond to. Great. So that makes sense over here. Good fit or bad fit, signed up over here. That's automatically synced up with Go High Level. It's pretty cool because as soon as they populate in, the name comes in as a hyperlink. So we click on the hyperlink, it takes them directly over to that Go High Level conversation. So it just makes your life a little bit easier. I highly recommend that you have, really when you're dealing with sales, you have 3 things popped up. You have the KPI sheet popped up over here, so you're keeping track of what's going on, lead quality, etc. You have Go High Level popped up, and maybe some sort of script or pain point checklist to make closing deals a lot easier for you. With that being said, again, what we need help from you guys, so you have to understand what's actually going on is notes, outcome, objections, cash on hand, available credit. Outcome has different options over here for full pay, split pay. Obviously, we want to make sure full pay and objection free. It's our job as the media buyers to make sure that you have, lead quality score over here, 1 through 5, 5 being the best, as many 5s as possible. Let's say that we're starting out 5, 5, 5, 5, and you start seeing the skew, as I start going down, now we know there's an issue. And now because we're keeping track of this, because this is automatically popping into here, we're able to understand what's going on with your business before you even tell us. We're able to see this ambidextrous word, whatever this word is I'm trying to use over here, this lead quality score start to get skewed, start to go down prior to you complaining to us. Rather than hopping on a call every 2 weeks, we're able to see this starting to skew based upon our averages. And because of that, maybe we had to duplicate the ads. Maybe we had to duplicate the campaign to put it in a different audience. Maybe we have to change out the copy. Maybe we have to split test something. Maybe we got to troubleshoot something in the sales system if something broke or something like that. Whatever it might be, this allows us to understand what's really going on, making sure that this is always going, in a positive direction. You want as many 5s as possible. You want to have the best chances of actually closing deals. That's why we use this, to ensure that you have as much chance of a layup as possible every single freaking time. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Our goal over here is always make this full pay objection free. The reason why we have cash in hand available credit is because let's say your service costs around $1,000. If you have 500 bucks in their bank account and available credit, let's say they have an Amex card, another 500 bucks, that's an opportunity right there. You want to make sure you're covering all bases so that you're closing deals. You're asking the right questions to make sure that deal has the best chance of actually closing. So keep track of this. In addition to that, we want to know what the cash on hand available credit is. So they're pushing you more leads, more opportunities that are a little bit more financially capable, people that have more money. That's what we want to make sure that happens. And then, of course, I want to know who's signing up, the outcome, of course, over here. Pretty simple. But this again, this is mandatory. This is why we're not for everybody because it does take some responsibility on the back end in terms of your part. Because we want to know what's happening so we can make sure that we're actually keeping track of lead quality to make sure you're having the most chances of layup as possible, to make sure you're actually cash flowing and scaling out your business. Without this, again, we're literally shooting in the dark. So you want to make sure that this is absolutely mandatory. We do make life a lot easier because this is also synced up to go high level if I haven't said that already. But guys, this is the actual back end work over here, the sales system and expectations on terms of the KPI sheet, the lead quality management system, guys. If you have any questions in terms of this, you already know you can go to creditpairmarketing.com. You can go to creditpairmarketing.com/schedule if you want to hop on a call with me, guys. I make more money when you do. So there's nobody more incentivized to really make sure that your business is cash flowing and profiting and scaling up than me and my team. Because that's how we work. The more money you make, the more you get paid. I want to thank you guys for watching. God bless, guys. Have a great night for now. Peace. And I'll see you, on the onboarding call. We'll see you in the Discord on the membership. These are going to scale up your business, guys. Peace, guys. God bless.